Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand. Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of right?
I did my best, sir. We all did.
Итак, ну и что, всем привет, мои дорогие друзья, с вами я, с вами я продолжаю водить игру Juarez Gunslinger. Ну и эта миссия называется «Меня зовут охотником за головами». Да, ну вообще так и есть, только он не хочет им быть, просто чтобы достать этих старых других ковбоев, чтобы отомстить за своих братьев, насколько я помню.
It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the dogs got it in their heads to rob two banks at the same time. Two banks on the same damn street. Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property.
Кажется, что это было очень легко.
The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity. But everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently. First of all, it was high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Это, наверное, тоже неправильно, я думаю.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months. Now they finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta wait for something to happen.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns. You went in there alone to confront those criminals. One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
He paid him no mind. He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank. Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting. A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did. Brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
We've got company.
Heroic men like him who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free. Jim Bowie, Davy Crockett, died defending the Alamo.
Is that Silas Greaves? Son of a bitch!
Он сдох? А, он, да, сдох.
Yeah, you know you can't beat me.
Блин, все-таки Маслину всадил меня. А это был всадил. Ай, блин, опять не натукнул. наживать. Черт тебя подери. Ладно, дубль 2.
We've got company. Is that Silas Greaves? Son of a bitch!
Сам когда ты что ты там сказал? Куда ты тратишься? Бесишь. Мне эта способность еще не нужна.
Brother, I'm gonna make you pay for that.
Тут никого нет. Надо тогда в эту дверь.
Over there!
Напугал до смерти этого Сайлоса.
That's Silas Greaves! What the hell?
Bland, bland. He came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons.
Ну это тоже,
His
по-моему,
name?
было легко.
Silas Greaves. And when the dust finally
Ну я
settled,
так не сказал, что
he
легко,
was the
так
last
средний,
man
я
standing.
без понятия, не знаю как сказать.
Sorry, kid, but
Извини,
that
парень,
just
но
wasn't
ничего
the way it
подобного там
happened.
не было.
It was early evening, not
День
high
уже
noon.
начал склониться к вечеру.
The Daltons blew up a safe, and we're all set to hightail it out of
Взорвали сейф и были
there. I was
готовы,
late to the
что
party, and Coffeeville was already up and
какая-то там
on.
фигня
Those
произойдет.
pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like
То
flies.
земля ему будет пухом. Лидер, любовник, лох, братья Далтоны. Вот это да, будет с ними
I had been
трудно
tracking
потом.
those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. Finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob two banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them, but they still had friends in Coffeeville.
Жирный говнюк. Ай! Повезло. И мог бы в них еще попасть. И эти твари помешали
Those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions.
Получил.
I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose it. The problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout entirely.
did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, because those two families have been feuding forever. And since the Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at
Может, вы
once.
знаете или
The
нет,
Dalton
когда будет
boys knew I
следующая
would
часть
never
Call of
give up.
Juarez? Эта игра
Those
мне
Daltons
чем-то
weren't the
напоминает
sharpest
Call of
knives in the
Duty.
drawer,
Это Call
but they
of
always
Juarez.
stood together.
Why?
They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least two of them to escape.
Чёртова
The
ловушка.
third brother stayed behind to plant me, just in case that trap of theirs didn't work.
Все? Все. У нас эта гнутка ведет сюда, и
It
что
was
здесь?
Emmett, the
Тут
youngest,
Эмми, младший
and he
брат,
decided to
который
stand
решил
his ground and face me down.
сражаться со мной.
He was determined to protect his brothers. I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
fucking bullshit. Давай, еще немножко. Все, он сдох.
But Emmett Dalton survived
Но
the
Эммет
robbery in
выжил после
Coffeyville.
ограбления в
He's the only
Кофевилле,
Dalton who did.
единственный из
They say he was
Далтона.
shot
Говорят, в него попали
23
23
times.
раза.
Well, Dwight,
Ну,
who do you
Дуайт, кто,
think put all
по-твоему,
those damn
понаделал в нем
holes in
столько
him?
дырок? Блин, все можно уже понять, что это байка.
But I have to admit,
Короче, брехня.
That boy had
Мы,
grit.
ну, брехня только поэтому, что мы в него всадили больше, чем 23 пули. Намного больше, чем 23. Где-то уже пункт 60, почти 100, короче. Ну что ж, мы убили этого брата Далтона, Эммета его звали, короче, самый младший, но другие сбежали. Ну а потом надо будет, дайте я вам дам такой спойлер, типа, что надо, короче, с ними в дуэли, их будет 2. Но это будет, конечно, очень сложно. Но я попробую пройти эту дуэль. Ну и что ж, с вами был Первый 62, подпишитесь на мой канал, ставьте лайки, спасибо за просмотр, всем удачи, ну и всем пока-пока.